championship caliber basketball player.
Okay.
Now, knowing what Kobe has become is, of course, being younger, youthful, watching Mike, he kind of learned different things. When I watched Deep Cover, when I watched
that's a hell of a
Matrix,
oh yeah,
when I watched What's Love Got to Do with It, I mean, when I watched Boys in the Hood, it's like you're watching someone that you admire, you respect. And when I was in the situation where I was working alongside this man, you know, when he came up and shook my hand and told me I was doing a good job, when he asked my name, you know, things about my career. When Larry Fishburne is in front of you, I mean, I don't know how Hollywood everybody else is, but for me, it was more like, yes, sir. No, sir. I'll sweep. I will mop. You know, I was starstruck, but
Morpheus.
You know, I felt like I was Neo. You know, but to be in that capacity and to be able to know that God has blessed my career to be to the point where I'm working alongside Larry Fishburne, I'm just gonna say this: the same way Kobe, Jordan, Dr. J, Larry Fishburne, Lewis Smith. Y'all better pay attention. Trey Love. I'm the next Ike Turner. Play with it. What's love got to do?
If you're going to be the next Ike, then I'm going to go get my bat right now.
No, I meant for TV. I meant for TV purposes. I meant acting because I'm a sweetheart. I'm a puppy dog.
Because I'm going to take it up for every woman, okay?
Man. Well, we know they need representation.
Lord Jesus.
We know they need representation.
Yeah, y'all need representation. Y'all can't make it without us. I'm just serious.
All they want is the man juice. That's all.
That's it.
Just want it. So what about, now we got a piece here about you. Tell us about you and YouTube, because, you know, YouTube, even though they dogging us, we still, you know, YouTube is a necessary evil right now. I hope it doesn't turn out to be that. YouTube is still trying to give you a break. Yeah. But right now you're still a necessary evil.
Shut up.
So we're trying to hold out for you. You know, it's like that phone call you keep waiting for. I know she gonna call, man.
Right,
she had to rest.
Right.
I know she gonna call. She gonna call.
I done waited a
girl.
He
gonna call.
Many a night.
I know he couldn't have just did me like that and just used me and not call. Girl, I know he gonna call. Yeah. Well, that's the way we sitting around waiting on YouTube. They may call.
I'm gonna call them first. I don't be waiting. I'll call. What? I need to know. Tell me something. Don't make me roll from under your car.
You reached the disconnect.
I'll be all up in the
jump off the trees.
Yeah,
right.
Jumping all out the bushes.
Press 2 for English, please. I'll give you one of those. Press 2 for English.
Right.
Press 3 for Tagalog.
All right.
But so you got a piece on YouTube, man. So that's a hot piece that we were going to show.
Okay, yeah, I got a couple of hot pieces.
Well, okay, all right. So now this my big fat
hip hop family.
Tell me about that, bro.
Oh man, that was a character. Actually, it's kind of art imitating life right now because I'm managing a young rapper, a young lady by the name of Mrs. Black Diamond.
Oh, we can't wait to see that.
Oh yeah,
she gonna get to come in here, Mrs. Black Diamond. Oh, I gotta just see this,
and you gonna love her too. I ain't gonna lie, because her anatomy, it's business.
I bet you. And then she gonna rap. She gonna come and spit some raps.
Yeah, she gonna rap us up. You know, matter of fact, next time I come, I'm gonna bring her in. You know, we're gonna play some other tracks.
Okay.
Art imitating life. I played a character called Damian Mathis. He was a record producer. Ronaldo Ray played my father. This was an honor to meet this man and work with him. You know what I'm saying? One of the OGs in the comedy game. Anne Marie Horsford was in the movie. And it was just an experience. I mean, it was a starring role for me, you know, nationwide distribution, you know, for people to be calling, hey, man, I see your picture on Blockbuster, you know, and Walmart. It's just the levels of the blessings.
Isn't it wonderful, man, to get a little, because people don't realize, brothers like this, how long do you have to work before you finally get some?
I've been doing stand-up 12 years. And
12 years?
And it's funny, I did BET's Comic View in 2002, and just for, you know, for the youth that are coming up and trying to be in this industry, it takes blood, sweat, tears, and life dedication. You know, when I did Comic View, I remember kind of feeling like that I made it. I mean, it was like an Oscar to me, you know, because I had been doing stand-up for years, you know, like 5 years, you know, building my chops and working my game. But when I finally got on television, you know, we all think, you know, some of us that don't really know how the industry works, man, I've made it. And then when you realize BET's Comic View, not taking anything from BET because that was my springboard,
right?
But that's just a scratch of the surface to, for example, when I look at people like Monique.
Right.
Monique did Comic View. Now look at this young lady with an Oscar. I knew her when she was just a regular headliner comedian. Now she's, come on, Oscar.
Well, how'd you get to come now? How did now? Because this, I got to segue you
Talk
guys.
to me.
Because this is really interesting to me. So here's a brother. I guess everybody tells you funny.
Yeah, they say.
They say about the fact, oh man, he's so funny, funny.
Been a clown.
Now, how did you get started trying to take that? You know, because like we talked about getting started doing this.
Gotcha.
I want to know about how you started doing that because you know that looks like a struggle, and plus you got to get out there in front of people.
Yes.
In the early part, just to get your feet wet
and be judged. And you put yourself on the chopping block to be judged. A lot of people, I'm gonna be honest. It's funny. I'm glad you asked that question. A lot of people now have and God knows my soul, who I am as a man. There's a purity in me that my mother gave me, you know, in life. But a lot of people that see this Trey Love image, they call me arrogant. They call me cocky.
I don't know where they get that from.
Me neither. I mean, shit.
You might say, crazy mother.
I don't know why they call me
crazy, but he ain't arrogant,
you
know?
And the thing is, they call me this, but it comes from when you're on stage and you're putting yourself in front of people to be judged. Like Bernie used to say, I ain't scared of you mothers. You know what I'm saying? It's a certain sheer arrogance and confidence that has to come out of you to be able to do what I do, you know. So when I was young, I remember being in school, and the teachers used to tell my mom, you know, Lewis is a good student, but he's gonna get the laugh. He doesn't care if he gets to the office. He don't care if he gets suspended. I would imitate the teachers in the back of the classroom. It's just things I would do.
You were one of them.
That was me. Hey, we had a teacher in 8th grade.
Well, that's right, Trey. When you funny by yourself in your room alone. You start talking stuff.
Yeah, I got to show y'all the teacher. We had a teacher named Mr. Roberts, right? Mr. Roberts. He used to, you know, he was bald right here, and he used to talk like this and be like, class, now I'm going to need everyone. And so one day and he respected me because he knew I was a good student, but he was outside of the class. Y'all know I'm stupid, so I got right in front of the class and stood up there. I'm going to need everyone to turn the face.
That's wrong. Oh my God,
why was he standing at the door looking at me like, Lois, let's go to the office. I just put my head down.
I'm going to turn you in, but you're pretty good.
The laugh that I got, y'all, 13 years old, it was like dope.
Right.
I kind of knew, like, man, I love being a comedian, man. It's just something that it was inside me, but I do put myself up to be judged. And honestly, it does take a sheer arrogance and confidence to know that this might not be my night. Like, I might have one night that is not strong of a night as the other, but I know that every time I hit that stage, this is my God-given gift and talent, and I'm gonna bring it.
So Trey, it didn't bother you. See, this is the part I try to bring home to so many people. On the way to success, how many times do we fall down?
Oh, please.
So it didn't bother you, man. It didn't bother you.
No. As long as, let me tell you something. As long as I can self-medicate, and I mean, look, I do not have sexual relations. As long as I can self-medicate and I get me a bottle of vodka and take me a bubble bath and find me a pretty girl to rub on, Eric, tomorrow's still gonna be Tuesday. I ain't worried.
You gotta have that.
Because I would say honestly, out of 100 auditions, like I've been in 10 films, but people don't even know about the 90 pieces that I auditioned for and didn't get the part. Do you know? So I'm gonna be honest, and I say this with all humility. I was told I was too good looking for a role.
Really?
Yeah, one role. I was like,
girl told me I look too good to have sex with.
Okay. And plus you don't speak that black vernacular.
No.
Vernacular?
Yeah.
That's like,
well, you went to school.
He's like, yeah, you went to school. We can't do nothing with your butt.
No, I know too, because I remember one time I was going to have sex and I unrobed, and the girl said, no, Mar, it's too good. I can't have that. It looks too good for me, Mar. I said, you sure you don't want none? She said, no, sometime we have to save it for the honors, for the more honored folks. And that's the way it's been.
Too good.
It's just too good.
You're wrong.
I tell you.
Y'all loose right now. Y'all know that.
Well, because it's important to start people to know, because it's about struggle.
Exactly.
And right now we're in the middle of struggle with all this stuff going on the internet and with YouTube, and so we want to, do more about that. Danny, what's happening in that chat room, baby?
Well, you know what? One monkey don't stop, no show. So if YouTube doesn't want to get with the program and communicate like human beings, so we don't have to be on there.